welcome to Manga Chats Books. Today I'm going to do the Netflix tag. This tag was originally started by Darker Shade of Whitney, and I'll link her channel below. There are 12 questions, so let me get started. The first question is, recently watched, the last book that you finished. And the last book that I finished is Binti Home, and this is by Nettie Okorafor, and it is the second book in the Binti series. I really enjoyed it. I just finished it this morning. Next question is top picks. Books or books recommended based on a book you previously read. So I read Lock In this month by John Scalzi, and I was recommended to read Old Man's War, which I did. It was on ebook and I really enjoyed it, so it was a good recommendation for me. Third question is, recently added, the last book that you bought. The last book that I bought was The 1000th Floor by Katharine McGee, and I'd heard quite a bit about this book. It is about a futuristic dystopian world where a building is 1,000 feet tall, and where you live in this building equates to where you are in society or wealth. So I thought it would be an interesting read, plus it's just a really pretty cover too. Question number 4 is popular on Netflix. 2 books that you plan on reading that everyone has recommended, and 2 books that you will not read even though people have recommended them. So the 2 books that I will read are Hunger by Roxane Gay. Many people have been talking about this. I plan on reading this in November for a nonfiction month. And the other book is Essex Serpent by Sarah Perry, which I started. I just haven't gotten back to it yet, but a lot of people have recommended this book. I only had one book that I won't be reading that a lot of people recommended, and that's Final Girls by Riley Sager, I believe. And it is a suspense thriller type thing that just seemed scary and not really my thing, so I won't be reading that one. Question number 5 is a comedy that you would recommend, and I recommend Bossy Pants by Tina Fey. That is one book that I laughed out loud. She has a very dry, quirky sense of humor, which really kind of fit mine, and I enjoyed that book quite a bit and thought it was very funny. The 6th question is drama, a character that was a drama king or queen, and I cannot think of any. There's been a couple of books I've DNF'd probably because the characters were drama kings or drama queens, which I don't really care to read about, so I don't have that, so I'm going to skip that question. Question number 7 is animated, a book with a cartoon on the cover, and I chose this manga book, which is My Brother's Husband by Gengori Tagme, and it is, like I said, a manga book about a man whose husband has just died, and he goes to Japan to meet his brother. The man is from Canada, and then he goes to kind of connect with his husband that has died, and it was a really good book. Number 8 is Watch It Again, a book or series that you will read again, and I gotta say Pride and Prejudice, because I probably read that one at least 5 or 6 times, and I know that I'll reread it again, so I'll put Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice. Number 9 is Documentaries, a nonfiction book that you would recommend, and I would have to say Killers of the Flower Moon by David Grann. It is the story of the Osage Indians in Oklahoma who were killed for the rights to their land because there was oil in it. I just read that this year. It was very good, very eye-opening, and I really recommend that book. Number 10 is ActionAdventures, a book that has a lot of action and adventure in it. And I gotta go with one of my favorite books of the year, and that's The Martian by Andy Weir. The action and everything in this sometimes is not physical action, but mental action, and I really love this book, so I would recommend this one for action adventure. Question number 11 is a new book that you plan on reading, or a new release that you can't wait for, and I got Sing Unburied Sing by Jasmine Ward. I heard a lot of great things about this, especially Rincy from Rincy Reads. She might have done it on Book Riot, I can't remember, but she gave this one a good review, and a lot of people have recommended this one, so I plan on reading this one soon. Question number 12 is tag someone to do this video, and I'm on the tail end of this. Probably there's been a lot of people that have done this, but if you are watching and you haven't done this, I tag you. So that was the Netflix tag. I hope you enjoyed it. I will talk to you later. Goodbye.